All right, let's continue with some more examples. Hopefully they will help you out. We're up here at the top of this page. It says Zippy Inc.'s unit selling price is $90. The unit variable costs are $40.50. Fixed costs are $170,000. And current sales are 12,000 units. Okay. It says, how much will operating income change if sales increase by 5,000 units? All right, so we have some information here that we need, and we have some information that we do not need. And so we need to determine, let's see, we've got a grand total here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. We have 5 numbers, and we're actually only going to need 3 of these numbers. All right, we actually do not need to know what fixed costs are. Those fixed costs, yes, they are going to impact our operating income, but we do not need to know what they are for purposes of this question. We also do not need to know what current sales units are. The rest of the numbers we absolutely need. We need the sales price of $90. And we need the variable cost per unit of $40.50. And if we make this subtraction here, we're going to come up with $49.50, and that is our unit contribution margin. Now, that is not our answer, but all we have to do to answer this question is simply take that $49.50 and multiply it by 5,000. That's it. That's absolutely the only thing we have to do. So let's just see what we come up with here. $49.50 times 5,000. $247,500. And that is our answer. Okay, doesn't matter, I haven't calculated this. Looks like they probably would have had a profit because fixed costs were only 170,000 and they were selling 12,000 units. But even if they had been at a loss due to fixed costs, let's say fixed costs were $500,000 instead of 170,000, that would not change our answer. Our answer would still be 247,500. Okay, next question right here says, for the past year, Iris Company had fixed costs of $6,708,000, a variable cost of a unit variable cost of $444, and a unit selling price of $600 for the coming year. No changes are expected in revenues and costs, except that a new wage contract will increase variable cost by $6 per unit. Determine the break-even sales units for A, the past year, and B, the coming year. Okay, so this is really kind of the same thing. It's a wordy question. I just want you to get used to dealing with these. So A says the past year. So all we're going to do is take the selling price minus the variable cost per unit, and that's going to give us $156 unit contribution margin. I'm going to go ahead and go over here and just do B right now. The only change is that this 444 here went up by $6, so our equation only looks slightly different. Get a few dollar signs in here. Okay, so our contribution margin per unit went down, but our fixed cost did not. Okay. So let's bring our calculator back up. And let's see here if we can move this around where we can see everything. 6708,000 divided by 156 contribution margin for the prior year equals 43,000 units. Okay. And for the current year, it's the same $6,708,000 divided by 150 per unit. And as expected, our break-even point in units went up. Okay, so as contribution margin goes down, break-even point in units goes up. Call that an inverse relationship. All right, let's see what else we have here. Okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead and make this a shorter video, and we're going to come back and tackle this last question independently.